Number 19, it's Kason Plott. Lap time 31.157 seconds to his outside with Quick Esports. It is the 2.
You have 2 additional sets of tires for this race.
Second row
Be
is the
smooth
9 of
and have a good
Blue
run.
with Speed Clinic Racing at Reaper Speed Lab.
Good luck.
Then
You too,
pre-roll
Dougie.
for the second row. Jeremy Paris, another Speed Clinic Racing entry. The number 24 starts
I'll be
4th.
bringing up the rear.
Ryan McCann in the 3 will start
Come on.
5th.
Oh,
Chris
no.
Mathis,
I'll be back
the
there.
And with all the EOLs,
All right,
we
man,
need
we're
an
going
extra
green
lap to
next
get everybody
time.
in order.
All right,
We'll
man, line
definitely
up on
take
the
it.
inside row.
Eight
Pit road is
positions,
closed.
the number 89 from Howler Boys Racing, it's Brian Rose.
Yeah, when we get on
Starting
track, I'm
ninth
gonna
to
pull that
315,
to the
Zach
outside here.
Millett.
You guys
Will
go back.
Hewitt starts in the 10th spot with Kevin McCann starting 11th.
I got like
Mark
40
Truxell's
people are getting
gonna roll
EOLs. I might get to the front row.
12th starting position in the 5.
Already made
Pete
2.
Burnett rolls 13th, Chris Goins 14th, Matt Goodell 15th, 16th Brian Torsha, Brandon Meffert 17th, Alfie Sharon 18th, Chris Meffert 19th, 20th Alan DeFries, Noah Rainwater 21st, Steve Sharrock 22nd, Carson Conway 23rd, Eddie Rose.
Do they get them at the start of the race here or after stage?
Start.
All right, man. Lights it back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green. All right,
That
man.
makes more sense.
Lights it back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
32nd, and Mark Thomas in the 50 truck will start from the 33rd position, shotgun on the field. Your starting grid here for the Kansas City 165. Extended the green or here.
Gonna move me
Going
into
to green one more time around.
third, right?
We'll be racing here at Kansas Speedway.
Hey, Nathan. How many races? There's like 10 regular
All right, man. We're
season,
going green next time. Bye.
You know,
and
I'm
then
gonna
2
go
sets of
Sheridan
playoff
Pierce.
Like
races.
5 EOLs.
He wasn't even on the list.
So
Why
16
was
total, I
Blue
think.
on the list? I don't know if anybody ever protested him.
Not a bad pick.
He was
He's
supposed
the
to be
type
on
that'll
the
surprise
list.
you once in a while.
What I
Is he
thought.
here?
Yeah, he's third.
But he didn't get a penalty point.
Yep, you should have got a penalty point.
Neil said he did last week.
Yeah, last week they were talking about it. Unless somebody bitched or reviewed it. And
There were some fast guys out here tonight. I mean, it's what I love about this league. We have all kinds of drivers who can win tonight.
We're going to see them all perform tonight, that's for sure. Again, fingers crossed here on a nice clean race. Hopefully not repeat of last week.
I ain't seen no E
This
EOLs.
place as big as it is.
Yeah, he gave
Red
everybody
Bull,
when they come
green
off
to
the pit road
checker,
right
without a
before.
yellow flag. We'll see.
is blue in the black
Oh.
and white 26 truck?
Get ready.
Okay.
All right, man.
Official
Pace car is in.
racing pace truck about to pull down off the banking. Get ready to go under the green flag.
Green, green, green.
here. Barney's got it in hand.
Thought we were going on green.
Outside.
We're underway from Kansas Speedway.
Stay low.
Somebody drop them in the bottom.
Called out.
Stay low.
There.
They took off.
Good day, Brian.
The guys behind.
Yeah,
Stay
they
low.
did.
There's a car on the high
Out
side.
front, Channing Blue up to the second position.
These 9 and
Still there.
9 and 19 are tough. They're out front.
All these guys are focused top 5, top 6. All of them going to be something to deal with. before this
Jeez,
one
loose.
sets
Still
up.
there. Hold your line.
Yeah, I had to let out of it.
Lap number 1, Casey.
They were wiggling too.
They're clear, man.
Stay low.
And drop them back a little bit on that bottom side.
All clear. All clear. Outside. Stay low.
Now that guy's gotta go.
I'm
You're
telling
clear
you.
high. Clear high.
I'm taking the high side.
Inside, Eddie.
3 laps in, Kingston Plott still the leader. Channing Blue in the 9, right to the back bumper
Outside.
of the 19 off turn number 4.
Stay low. There's a car on the high
Channing
side.
is not going to be bashful about trying to sneak his way around.
Stay low.
Take this top spot away.
Stay low.
Bring it down to a little bit of a lead over real quick. He's battling right now with Chris Babbitt in 3rd position.
Stay low.
I might back out of this. This ain't helping my tire.
Until they hit the back stretch. We've got that wrong.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
Final four position between Jeremy Harris and Ryan McCann. This is not a turn for McCann on the bottom of that.
All
black
clear, all clear.
Number 3 Harris up top in blue.
Got one outside.
Both of these machines look like they're just
Stay low.
testing the rates.
You're clear high. Clear high.
They're still gonna be quick. Ryan McCann running the Smoky and the Bandit colors.
Harris might make it move here on Chris Madness. Thought we were about to see 3 wide races out there.
Oh, there's plenty of time for it. 6 laps in here for Kansas.
Oh, I hit the apron.
Chris Madness running a lot higher line right now than Jeremy Harris.
So you're saying that they go all the way down to the grass and the apron.
Yeah, in the turns, he falls in line. He's a little bit higher. but not like
Gene
the
Blue almost to the wall off of 2. If he didn't get it, it was inches.
Looks like it's slow to go again.
Why don't they get lifted? There was no wind penalty provided pre-race for tonight's event, but there will be a wind penalty assessed to Brian McCann after the stage. He will receive the ELL.
I think Blue's gonna start battling here anytime. I think he's about fed up riding.
All right, Kevin.
I showed him the
No,
way.
I'm done.
I got engine damage.
Ooh, engine.
It's 9-19.
What happened?
Been told to beat this year.
Guy wrecked me.
All these speed clinic guys come in here, they've got a lot of pace.
Who?
You have some clean air, put the truck in the wind.
Oh, but I'm gonna go back out and find out.
Very difficult to track them down unless one of those guys.
Looks like the group behind them, led by Neil Quinn, may be catching up to him.
Watching this battle here, Mark Truxell and Chris Goins. Will Goins will
two
try and make
trucks.
it a three-way battle. Ducks in behind the 28. Goins thought about it over the middle there, thought better of it. Truxell goes way to the bottom. A little loose on entry was the 5.
Dang, they all did it at the same time.
Sure what happened here with Kevin
I noticed it on that last lap as well.
Pit lane. We've got 9 laps completed.
Lap 10.
For quite a while. And you watch this battle here, Will Hewitt
It's amazing how
made the pass on Truxell. He's riding his
6 of us recognize it the same corner.
I think it's safe to say it's harder to pass on that bottom side.
You know, I watched this a little bit on, I think it was Wednesday with the Black Horizon Truck Series. They ran here in their event. Very similar setup as far as the lap.
Gotta be able to pass them now.
10 laps further they ran. You can see that quite a bit. Guys were able to hit somebody on the bottom, pass that way.
There ain't no way you're gonna pass nobody. This is follow the leader.
Yeah, and that's because he's got Chris Mefford
Inside.
knocking on the door too. So, you know what? I can't sit here
All
and let
clear,
this
all
happen.
clear.
I just gotta get going.
outside. You're clear high, clear high.
33, a little loose out of 2. Saw a bit of a wiggle, nothing significant.
We're dancing with danger up here.
Looks like McCann's back out there. Chris Goins is coming up on me.
I'm not sure what the issue with Kevin McCann was. Listed 33rd.
We got one in the wall.
3 laps down. Noticing Brian Rose isn't up there either. He's running 30th.
You got one inside.
It looked like I couldn't see.
Stay
it
high.
good.
There's a car on the low side.
McCann may
All
have
clear, all clear.
some right side damage. Maybe he scraped the wall on the right side.
Right front definitely damaged on the 42 Silverado.
Good job, man. You're back in pit.
In our eyes back out front here, Casey Plott still the leader. Manny Ballou in the 2nd spot. Luke Quick 3rd. Jeremy Paris, Brian McCann the top 5. It's unchanged position-wise here. He's top 3. In fact, Ballou has lost a little bit of
No,
ground.
to chew the right front up.
Maybe a truck link and a half, possibly 2. Closest gap is to mid-front 4, but not in position, not close enough to make a challenge for me. It's not right
That lap that we all recognized didn't move up to this lane. That was a lane, I mean, that was a lap where you could feel the right front giving out.
May have to
On this
try
high
to-
side,
to-
I think it would be loose if I went in full throttle. But this is easier to save the right, we're saving the right front by doing
Thomas
this.
McMullen taking the spot here from Keith Burnett. That's for the 7th position. Keith slipping the draft. Like green past 2-1, maybe not. We'll see. He
Ooh.
does take a look at the
Really
bottom.
fell off the shelf there.
McMullen real
Right
loose
front
on
it is.
entry. Saw the back of that truck hung right out.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna put that back in the wall.
Gotta think there might be some lap time to be had on the top side. Kind of run that Larson line and get the trade-off. So make one mistake on entry. The right side of the safety barrier.
Thomas is right there. I mean, he's right up against us. Complete confidence in him driving.
Making it work. Checking on some guys deeper in the field right now. Tristan Sykes running the 14th spot. Remember, he started, I think, 31st or 32nd, something to that effect. He's up 17 spots. Big time mover so far. St. Gibby sent for Mark Thomas. Marine shotgun on the field. He's up in the 16th spot. Interestingly, 17 spots as well to the good. Justin Johnson kind of in between. He started 29th, 2015. Blaze running the 17th spot. And you can recognize the truck. Slightly different this time.
He's always switching it up.
He's definitely got a new paint scheme there. He's even got Eric Johnson agency on the side of that truck.
I like it.
Crack
He's got
Media, LSR Gaming X, HDR TV. I like it. Fahey Race Wrap Specialty.
I'm going to try running that middle line again.
Looking truck.
It's getting a little too loose on the top.
Where you at on track, Brian?
Turn 1.
Oh,
Oh, it's horrible. Horrible tight right there. I can't do that.
Really, this whole group here, Tristan Sykes, Justin Johnson, Drew Blaze, Mark
This thing's like a nightmare.
You loose?
Yeah. I'm doing everything I can to stay out of the wall. Are you the same?
Manageable.
I mean, I'm trying not to get tight behind these guys and smack the wall or get the ass in to come around. I just gave them some distance because they were messing my air up.
Everybody else so far.
Jeremy's about to get mad at me then.
Yeah, Brian McCann, he's still running in that fifth spot. That's right where he started. But,
Oh, we're losing the wall.
incentive for him to go up there and beat on the truck to try to get in better position. And Steve, he's going to have to go to the tail and start up the second stage. With his wind penalty. Give me a serve.
That feels better
Dang,
not being
that
by
thing
myself.
is loose.
Get on blue. This might be a battle whether they like it or not.
He must have started feeling what I felt there a few laps early. Because it dropped off again.
Look, we're gonna pass me. I'm gonna see it's dead.
Feel like a ninja with that one. Let's go back and take a look at it and see how Neil Quick got around Canning Blue for the second spot. Well, Channing just checked up on it too, but all of a sudden Quick was there.
Appreciate that, Al. Man,
For it to look like that,
No
I
problem.
think something had to happen.
I wonder if mid-turn I can drop to the middle lane and exit,
Back it up a hair more.
and it'd be a little tighter. I can't really get down there.
Just slid it up the racetrack. Got the right rear into the fence and just sucks you right into that safety car. I mean, you see how smooth Channing really is though. When he gets into the fence there, it's almost unnoticeable when they're changing.
I think the only option is to pedal it out.
Neil's able to turn it hard left. You see he's dirt tracking it through. He doesn't want to get into behind, but to take advantage and get the spot. Channing saw it happening too. He swings out to the right. Make room for Neil. Very aware driver to those circumstances. Caution for sure.
You start sliding it too much, and it's going to get uncontrollable.
A lot of guys get these trucks in the wall and they just jerk it right off. And look how many 4, 5, 6 car lengths down the track.
They racing.
Great job with the GM today.
Jason Plot, big time lead now, real quick. Back under fire from Channing Ballou. Channing certainly has that pace, and we're 3 wide. Not for position. You got Kevin McCann on the bottom. He's trying to hug that white line the best he can. Does a great job at it.
Inside.
at the end of lap
Clear
40.
low, clear low.
Yes. Now that
Open in
felt
deep.
decent
Still
right
trying
there.
to make the move. Neal slides back up the track. Channing gets a little bit better run on it too. He might try this again into turn 3.
I'm surprised Bill's giving me that top line, but I mean, Bill's making that bottom line work at the turn.
Like Channing's got a big time run here. He might try and make this work still. And he drove it in deep. Oh, and he gets the wall again.
It ain't worth it, Channing. Too early, buddy.
Got one outside.
7 laps shy of the stage.
Still
break,
there.
So he's at this point, you know what, let's just full send, see what we can get. We can pay
Still
points
there.
for the
Hold your line.
stages. Jeremy Paris, he's going to take advantage of the 9th mistake. He's going to go on by. So's
Still
Brian
there.
McCann. Both these drivers hungry for
Good
these
job, man.
stage
You're up
finishes,
for 4.
trying to get some more points out of the playoff.
Somebody going
Channing
through the
wanting
grass.
some frustration in
Still there.
Trying to make his way back towards the front. He's trying to get around real quick. 2 instances now. He's put himself in the outside wall just enough to screw up the momentum.
Still there. Hold your line.
He's all over the back bumper. 24 and Jeremy Paris. Remember, they are teammates.
All clear. All clear.
Watt still with a 2-second lead over the 2 Neil Quick. as the 27 in the timing tower.
You're in third place.
That's square for next week.
Should have started doing this earlier.
That higher side brings it down about half a lane now, gives himself a little bit more wiggle room. Takes the position back from Jeremy Paris, does it cleanly. Top 5 currently, Kaysen Plott, Neil Quick, Brian McCann, Channing Blue, Jeremy Paris. Further down the line, Will Hewitt, Keith Burnett, 84 of Chris Mefford. Chris Gomes is 9th, Zach Miller, P10. Haven't heard a whole lot from Millen. Actually down one position from where he started tonight.
One thing we've learned this season, it doesn't matter how the first stage looks. It doesn't matter till it's at the end. In fact, guys that we thought we run away with in that second stage comes out a big win.
Kevin, you were supposed to hold them up a little bit more for me.
Got Millard.
Forgot the code word.
First racing ever to
Yeah,
this track.
I got
Bananas.
engine damage, but I'm doing all I can.
Well, yes, I would kind of agree to a certain extent. We've had some pretty good racing.
I made the O2
The other
lose
thing
about
you wanna
3
keep in
spots
mind is
there.
we're only on our first good run. Tires are a huge deal here. We've got guys that are 4-lap newer tires and the guys who run it down. There's a massive difference in lap time.
I wonder if he's figured it out now.
Hopefully we get a chance to see some strategy. That's going to make a big difference.
Well, and broadcasting.
Yes.
Oh, it's blatantly obvious what I'm doing.
Don't see it happening.
Denny Hamlin showed me how to do it last year.
So street stocks and Lotus is this. Yeah, but street stocks at Charlotte Motor Speedway is last.
That thing came across. I thought I did
Chris
something
Goins
wrong.
and Mark Truxell battling for
Yep.
position. This is the last spot as far as paying the points for the stage. Chris Goins has it for now, but now a nose out in front for Truxell. While this all
Well,
goes
I
down,
am
Tristan
faster
Stevens
than the
is
leader.
behind Steve May.
Oh man, did he just hit the wall? I hate it for him. Man. Couldn't have happened
But,
to a better guy.
Coming back there messing with that dude. Where are they at?
Well, just can't combat that wrong on turns.
Lap 40 here. We should get the stage caution here any minute. Mason Plott well in command of the lead. 3 seconds back to Neil Quick. He should lock up the stage here. No problem. We're going to continue to watch this battle for the 10th spot. The final points paying position. Truxell with a nose out in front.
Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
He's gonna
Pit
get
road
it.
is closed. Catch the 27
Just gonna watch
car.
this and go nowhere.
Mark Truxell noses across the line ahead.
Here's your
of
lap
Chris
time
Goins.
there, the last lap.
Secures some points.
32.9.
It's going to be Kaysen Plott, Neil
32.5?
Brian McCann, Channing Blue,
32.9.
Jeremy Paris, top 5. Then Will Hewitt, Keith
Same.
Burnett, Chris Mefford, Zach Millett, Mark Truxell, top 10.
I feel like Pete May came out of nowhere for this top 10 in his
You know what you ran, Brian?
He said the same.
Started
Oh,
back
okay.
16th, sorry, 13th.
I didn't have any
spot.
drafts, so I was just doing the best I could.
We were spread
One
out.
thing I noticed in the timing,
Kaysen had 2 football fields and Neil had 1.
Brian Rose had dropped back to 30th.
I was starting to drop lap time because I couldn't get off at 2 at all.
road
I
is
was
now
pushing up to the top.
Not sure if
Was you on the
maybe he
top
got
or bottom?
loose and lost the momentum
I was on the
or
bottom. I
what.
should have moved to the
Kinda
top the
wondered
last
if it had
handful of
something
laps
to
and
do with,
1 and
Kevin
2
McCann.
and stayed at the
Kevin
bottom in
ended
3
up
and
having
4.
to go to the pits. He lost a handful of laps. I think
I
I like
was
how it
holding him
changes.
and
specific.
yeah, I was
Didn't
holding
see
and
anything that
maintaining
indicated there was a problem between
where he
those
was
two,
at,
but
and then I could see that I started
my
losing him when it was
suspicion
starting to burn the
makes me
right
think
front
that it
off.
could have been the case. And Brian started up towards the front of the field. Kevin McCann also further up the field. So those guys being back in the pack the way that they were makes me think something may have happened between them.
Go to the end of the
Field coming
longest
down
line.
pit lane here. First pit stops of the evening. Stage break
Pit box
here at
in
Kansas
10.
Speedway.
5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Decent plot, clean in the box. Real quick.
All right, that's
Channing
it. Go.
Ballou. All 3 trucks go up on the jacks.
Be mindful, you only have 1 set of cars remaining. Line up single file. Let the 42 car
Man,
by.
I had
He
to
had
have
the
nothing
position
left
when
to
the yellow
learn
flight
from.
came out. Let the 28
I was
car by.
62.
He had the position when the yellow flight came out.
54, 60.
I was 58, 62.
61, 64.
Jason, it's Steve.
Where you going, Brian?
Booth. You got a copy?
In the line.
Sir,
Brandon, you ran that time on that whole run, didn't you?
Congratulations on a dominating stage win.
You know
Walk us
what's
through how
messed
the
up?
truck
Let the
feels and,
29
your plans
car
for
Is
the
you
by.
can't
race
tell
to
there's
hopefully
any
secure your
damage on my
checkered flag.
truck yet. I'm down 100
Well, it all
horsepower.
goes
What
down
sense
Oh, you
does it
should-
make?
basically
You should have seen me last week. I barely clipped that guy in the left rear, and I was done.
might be able to pass once everybody moves to the top, but it's got to be early. So
It's the
it's kind of one of the
29
things
car.
until everybody has the fresh air. So it definitely doesn't go back to driving ability, but I mean it's a little bit on the
So I think I want to
free
get my tire
side
as late as
for
possible.
once. So definitely like that. So we get to slide around a little bit, try to save that right rear as much as possible.
Well, it's been a fun one to watch so far. You've been the fastest guy out there to this point. Hopefully that continues. Jason, thanks for talking to
Let
us.
the
We're gonna send you
10
back
car
to
by.
your
He had the
Shannon
position
Speed
when the
Racing,
yellow flight
correct?
came out.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Good luck the rest
Let
of the way.
the
Thanks for chatting.
88 car by.
Thank you.
It's Case and Plot, your stage winner here.
Brandon, where'd you make it up to?
13th or
We're going to
14th.
jump out and get a break out of the way. We'll be back after this.
Let the 71
I'm at
car
Marcos
by.
Garza.
He had
I got
the position
car
when the yellow flight
27.
came out.
I'm running a pink
Radiothons
paint
for
scheme
St. Jude
tonight.
Children's Research Hospital.
And I have no
needed
clue what I'm doing.
sponsors to help us raise money, and he's always
Maybe
the
this
first
is
one
the way to
jump
go.
in. I would describe Marcos and his team as
85 speed.
upstanding, someone you can trust, and he is just a
Or
genuine
85
guy.
not pit.
Past the
Yeah,
72,
you gotta
past
chill out
the
too.
He has a genuine concern for people. You
I'm
need
still
somebody
confused
that
how Blue
cares
doesn't have
about
one.
you. And
Maybe
that's what
I
Marcos
was
is,
sleeping
and
or
that's
something.
pretty
I have
much
no
what
idea.
This firm is.
The Garza Law
I thought you'd let us last anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the way I thought it was, but oh well, shit happens.
So no
He almost
crash,
got-
man.
He almost got into me twice.
past the 85, past the. All right, man, we're going green.
We
next
did hit
time
on the
by.
front straightaway.
All right, man, line up on the inside row. Catch
Man,
the
this is gonna be interesting.
88 car.
Kevin Bale?
Catch the 88
Yeah, I think so.
car.
Probably.
That sucks. I know how it feels.
I really want to get on that top side.
I think you're gonna burn your right rear up on top
Welcome
side
back
if
to
you go
Kansas
early.
Speedway, finishing up the stage break. So far, our only caution period.
Yeah, but
of
that also
evening.
gives you a chance to lay in the run and run the
We've
bottom
got,
a little bit.
Tiramotos, I hope I'm saying it right in the stream chat. Probably one of our Argentinians from the GT3
Just depends
series
who's in front of you,
saying,
too,
"Buena
though."
transmission, saludos de sede Argentina. I'm going to guess that means.
Did I say this was gonna be
broadcast
interesting?
I was entering lower than everybody
Catch
else
the
was.
88 car.
Trying to break it down here, my Spanish.
28
Not
cars
great.
in front of me.
But thanks for chiming in anyway. We've got a couple.
I'm gonna get hosed on the start here.
Yeah, so I checked up to not hit Kevin. I lost about 4 spots. Last scratched the wall a
ready.
little bit. Lost about 4 spots.
If we don't know what it is, we can make it whatever.
All right, man. The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Got 3 SCR guys lined up on the inside.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
We're back underway from Kansas Speedway. Decent plot, Channing Ballou.
At the beginning of this race, season 2 got together
Inside.
away from the field. See it. Maybe
Stay high.
they'll do it again, or if Jeremy Paris is going to try to prevent that.
Still there? Hold your line.
I think we're going right back
Clear
to
low,
Deja
clear
Vu.
low.
Here with Channing Ballou, they're making a move
Inside.
inside in turn number 3 for the lead.
Stay
on
high.
Jason
There's
Plot.
the car on the low side.
Just saying it was kind of deja vu. Those two kind
Stay
of
high.
together here, but first lap's left. The day goes to Channing
You're up top
Ballou
3
in the
wide.
nine.
You got one inside. You're 2 wide there. Stay high. There's the
Get
car on
some
the low side.
confirmation here in the stream chat. It says, "Yep,
Stay high.
transmission. Greetings from Argentina." So I was close.
All clear, all clear.
Appreciate you guys checking in, man. That's
Got one outside.
Zach Billen battling with
All
the
clear, all clear.
position. So that was Will Hewitt. Quick is just ahead of Billen. Victory of Will Hewitt up top. Top four all in a line. Top six for the line, and then some. Keith Burnett, he's making a move for position. This is also on Will Hewitt. Hewitt up top side. We were talking about how the low lane wasn't the greatest place to be. But
You
now
would slow
we're
down the
seeing
wall,
passes
Brandon.
have to take place from that low side. Seems to not be very helpful late into running. Well, Hewitt's in the fence. Scrapes the right side of the truck in the same
That's you, Brent.
barrier.
Outside.
He's lost his turning point. What happened?
Stay
with
low,
33?
there's a car on the
He's
high
gonna lose a
side.
bunch
You're
of
clear
traction.
high, clear
Now
high.
Slips to the 10th, 11th position. Thomas McMillan coming with a heavy
Thanks.
steam. He's going to go on by the top side. So difficult to recover after that. It's almost like having to check up on a super speedway. You just kind of get freight trained.
Hopefully he doesn't have any damage. He's getting back to the road.
Looks all right. I mean, it's kind of what we saw Channing Blue do a couple of times. He did it twice, and really the right side of his truck still looked pretty good. He got away with one, certainly hurt the track position for Will Hewitt as he sits back to the 14th spot. He's got some pace and plenty of time to make up for it. 3 wide just ahead. McMullen Sherrick. Catch the other truck. They already get through it. Double back up. Battle for the lead up front again. Channing Ballou had it. Lots going back to the bottom to try and take it away. Not quite clear, but at the stripe. Lots going to be your race leader. The battle continues down to the 1. Harris and Quick going to try and close in from this as well.
They'll probably love him as Paris and Quick. That way these two guys can maybe wear their tires out a little faster and get them a lot harder.
I think what Channing had learned in that first stage, again, I'm just kind of guessing from what I saw, Jason was able to lead that entire stage and start to pull away. Even if he got close to it, it's very difficult to make the pass. Channing's even seeing that right now with the newer tires. But I think he's thinking, if I get out in front, get some clean air, that gives me the advantage. Jason might have a tick more pace, as you would say right now. Being out front, kind of the preferred place to be.
I mean, we heard it in the stage 1.
Inside.
Clean air is the best
Still there?
place to
Hold
be,
your
so
line.
everybody's going to want to be here.
Stay high.
These two stop quitting though.
These guys are gonna crash each other up there.
Forces him over and going into one side
Still
by
there.
side.
Great racing here in front of the field for the lead. They have not given it up. And maybe a little
Clear
bit of
low,
contact.
clear low.
Door to door out of turn 2. Jason's going to lose the spot. Channing slides back into P1.
Be hard to believe these two are teammates door to door on lap 53.
Well, see, that's the thing. I mean, all these speed winning guys, and that's the name of their team, and it's fitting. They're all
Got
very
one outside.
fast. We have David Bradford here tonight.
Stay
but
low.
Nonetheless, it's fitting. These guys are quick. They know what they're doing.
Stay
they
low.
know how to race each other side by side at speed for the lead without wrecking each other.
You're clear high,
Great
clear
job
high.
here thus far. The other thing is they're used to each other. They know how one another races. Yes, it may be aggressive, but they got a lot of trust in that other guy. That's a bonus. It really makes it so that you can battle out for these lead positions. Close quarters, door to door, bang and finger, big quarter.
Well, it looks like he's in control of the lead now. Lead bunch from what we've seen tonight.
Got one outside. You're clear high, clear high. Got one outside. All clear, all clear. All right, we're halfway to the finish. Keep digging, man.
This is what I like, Steve. Coming out of the turn, just as you see, half of them up high, half of them down low, finding different lines. That's what I want. These guys is
He is up 13 positions. Drew does have a bit of a background in dirt racing. This thing's not over yet. He does continue to climb forward.
Inside. Clear low, clear low.
Just trying to fight Drew Blaze off right here.
A bunch of guys in these quarter plays. Mike Fahey, Thomas Mullen, and Mark Thomas. Fahey with the big country coffee machine. Coffee machine.
Got one outside. Still there? Hold your line.
We've seen Brian
All
Rose
clear, all
change
clear.
his lane a couple times. He's went low, went high. I think he's just trying to search for something.
Seems to be working though. He's running kind of the middle of the corner and does kind of arc it back down low to the bottom line. He's out in front of the one of Blades. Blades might be setting up here. Didn't seem to close the ground considerably there off the turn 4. Lap 60,
Outside.
110.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high.
Blaze and Thomas Mullen battling for positions.
Oh, screwed myself.
Mullen trying to take it away. Jenny Blue still out in the lead, 0.6 of a second over the 19 of Plot. And it's a little quick. Jeremy Parasek pulling up in the top 5.
Wallet.
Yep.
Oh, we got a car going
Purple
Hard.
truck.
Steve Jarrett
Hard or
possibly
just
looks like it
graze?
might have been the and he had a big Same thing we saw with Thomas McMullen, I think it was. Will Hewitt actually.
I feel like I got it pretty good.
Lost a ton of traction.
So I rode the wall a little bit.
Stay low.
Down in the same
Time.
position. Looks like he's going to be okay. A little bit of right front damage
Still
on
there.
that 150.
Stay low.
He sits back in the 18th spot. Ryan
You're
McCann,
clear high, clear high.
19th spot. Remember, McCann
Outside.
had to serve the EOL penalty at the beginning of the
Still
stage.
there? Hold your line.
Go all the way to the back. Make his way towards
Stay
the
low,
front.
there's a car on the high side.
Almost halfway up.
Stay low, you're on the bottom 3 wide. Hold your line, you got one outside. You're 2 wide there. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Alright man, caution is out, caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Past the 50, past the 50, past the...
We do. Car spinning. Caution on the speedway.
That's what I thought you had me right there on the question.
Trying to find exactly who it was. One of the Thunderclap machines involved. No rainwater. Yes,
This
it
is right
was
on the edge of fuel window.
05.
Come on by, Tristan.
I think it all started with the 00.
Remember Steve Cherrick in that 00, another Thunderclap entry. Had gotten into the fence just a few laps before and lost some track position.
Man, there's only 4 trucks a lap down.
Oh yeah, big time. Let's back that up and slow
I think
it down.
everybody's gonna pit.
Track positions.
Pit road is
Right.
now open.
Put your lap and a half short right now.
Gonna do fuel only?
Watch here, Steve Cherrick.
I think I'm gonna do fuel only. Get my damage
00,
fixed.
the Thunderclap F-150. He's about a lane up here. He's got Mark Thomas. He's closing in. He's going to try and push it 3 wide here. I don't know if he realizes the McCann machine is in the bottom. And he might have just slid the nose here. Comes back down the track after getting the safer barrier. He's going to make pretty significant contact.
A lot of
I think
hitters.
that might have been, who was that? That was the 99 of Tristan Sykes. So Cherrick still here below the line. Jesse Redding's starting to come up. Unsure what's going on with the 00, but doesn't see the 05
Hitboxing,
of rainwater coming to the outside.
5, 3, 2,
I
1.
think the 21
Right
just
here.
got
Okay,
out
dog,
the
I pay.
throttle on, because you could see the flame shoot out of the side.
Well, he definitely checked up, but if you look,
Quite a bit of fuel only.
I can get a better angle on it here. Watch the 21. So left sides are right on the white
That's
line
it,
here.
go.
Yeah,
He
save those
definitely
tires
checks
for that
up,
last
now
quick
he's starting
run.
to come up off that line while the 05 is coming.
Let's see Fatahs. Make them last the rest of the race.
Where
Line
were
up
you guys
single
on
file.
tires?
Had some room to his right
94,
side,
92 at right sides.
Give it
89,
the slow
92.
truck down the bottom, but I don't think Jesse's
92, 92.
Catch the 34 car.
90, but I took
would
tires.
agree with that 100%.
Oh, no,
Where's the
you
leader?
All that's
Did you take
happening in
4?
real
Yep.
time, too, so I mean, it's not like
Mm,
they get the time to
throwing
look at
the
it
old
like
Joker on the
2
table, huh?
I'm 19th right now. I got to do something.
We had some not takers. There's top 3 Mark Truxell,
if it goes green, that's a
Conway, Ellen
golden call.
Freeze, the
That's what I was
non-takers.
thinking.
Eric's picked Mark Truxell out in front, gonna lead some laps here, but
I just
there's
gave
some guys
everything up to
talking
get
about in practice
stuff fixed, but
that even
I
a
was gonna
4
fall like a
lap
rock
difference in
anyways.
tires was like night and day.
I'm
Get
dead
tires?
last.
Right now, we're looking at almost 20
You're talking
lap
about
difference
taking and going on
between
tires.
so these guys that stayed out, Conway did opt to
Right
pit
now, I'm
anyway.
right on the dot.
Second time around. I think he realized
50
he was gonna be in
laps.
trouble. So he's in the pits.
Getting 45 laps per fuel
You
run.
guys won the
Truxell and
green?
Freeze, they made
2.
their bed, and it
2.
looks like they're going to choose to sleep in it. This could be an interesting restart. Again, hopefully these guys can
Shoulda
get to
went
the
in and got
throttle
more
without
fuel.
spinning the tires. Don't want to wad up
Man,
the
that's
fuel here
crazy.
just from that.
But it's smart.
Well done.
I don't know. Was that on the spreadsheet?
You're talking about me?
Everybody's
Yeah.
gonna have to pit again,
No.
no matter what.
You didn't
Hold
put
on.
that on the spreadsheet?
Let him pull up his
I mean, I think
spreadsheet
they
real
had
quick
2
with the
sets of
Delaware in front of
tires
it.
tonight.
That was
Sets
a-
over the
it-
wall.
It was a notepad this time.
So I mean, this may not be a bad
That's me.
And honestly,
gamble.
they
I
might
typed
be
it
able
out
to
in a
make
paragraph. I
fuel
didn't
if they
know how to
maybe
put that
had
in numbers.
44 laps, I think. 45 would be the final lap from right
Oh,
now. Pace car
man.
lights are still on, so
It's telling me to let the
double
zero
All right, man, we're going green next time by. All right, man. Line up on the outside row now. Catch the
42
28
to
car.
45 laps was the
What'd you say, Brian?
anticipated window.
Catch the
How many cars took
28
tires?
car.
Anybody know?
I think Millet did for
Past
sure.
the
Not sure if Rose is up there or
88
not.
past the-
Tires on this stop.
Catch
I'm
the
thinking
28
from
car.
the
Past
And
the
honestly,
88 past the
Once we go back to green, it's going to be about 42 to 43 laps, so it's go time for these
Well, I
guys.
think a couple
they're all
did,
done
though.
pitting unless we get another caution.
Maybe 2 or 3. That was in front of me. I was 10th.
Now, if we get a green white checker, we're all in trouble. They're going to have to all pit.
Well, I think Mark and Allen are definitely going to have to pit no matter what.
Oh, those two, 100%. Yeah, their last stop in lap 42. They're going to need another caution to come out for them to take any advantages. And honestly, if it does happen, they've still got a set of tires over the wall. So, yes, they need to
Yeah,
stop
Brian, when
one
the guys
more
were getting
time,
underneath me,
but
I could
if
hold
they're
it full
blessed
throttle on
with
the
a
outside
caution,
without any
this could
issue.
really work to their advantage. You got to wonder who took tires, who didn't.
It's telling me like the
The line here,
315 by as well, but I do not
pit
see
for
him.
fuel.
Get
So
ready.
I'll probably get a black flag for that.
Didn't take tires.
All right, no, just stay with the field up there, you black flag.
Will Hewitt,
All right,
Alfie
man.
Sharon, Chris
Pace
Miller,
Thank you.
they're banking on this going green the rest of the way, but if it doesn't, they're in trouble.
green, green, green.
Race truck is off. Let's watch the restart here. Carefully tiptoeing on the throttle. A little wiggle from the 5, but he gets it going. Back underway from Kansas.
So what I love.
Got one outside.
So many different
Still there? Hold your line. Got the bottom 3
You
wide.
know, we talked about Miller.
Hold your line.
Screen chat.
Got one outside. You're 2 wide there.
Talking about how
Stay
to stick
low.
around. We might see some strategy play out, and it's already begun here. Lap
Still there?
68.
Hold your
We
line.
going to the
All
front,
clear,
boys.
all clear.
Strategy at play. Kenny Blue, though, he goes back to the point here. Mark Truxell topside in the middle of the second, all 3 wide. Case and Blunt meet the sandwich. Freeze up top. Jeremy Paris on
Outside.
the bottom. Blunt tucks back in behind Blue. It's a
Still
speed
there?
limit.
Hold your
Racing
line.
1, 2, 3 to the bottom.
I see, Brent.
Blunt looking up the middle.
Still there?
Trying to
Hold
go
your
for the
line.
lead. Not enough
I don't know
room
if
to
I'm any
make
good.
stick.
Got the bottom 3 wide.
Reckon.
Got one outside. You're 2 wide there. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file.
Apparently none of those guys seen
Past
it.
the
Oh.
50, past the
Did you get drilled?
Caution on the speedway.
Wow.
Now,
I think that
Might
all
have
started
to.
maybe with Block getting in the truck, so maybe
Arthur.
everybody checking up.
past
I seen
the
trucks
Good on fuel now.
past the-
Yeah, I got off and I seen it. Them guys plowing through there.
got everybody kind of out of
Rose
sorts.
about turned himself off the
Needed to
nose.
go green though.
Past the 51,
He
past
didn't
the
stop. So now he's got an opportunity. We've
You know, for a elite set of
Get ready,
drivers,
now
man, these
over.
guys back here ought to be
I think
driving
Truxton's
ARCA
gotta
cars.
take the opportunity now to get
Right?
get this fuel and get tires.
I mean, I was calling that out,
So
what,
far,
half
where
a straightaway
Kansas
ahead?
Yep.
Let's take
I
a
would
look,
have called
see
it
if we
out,
can figure
but
out
me
what
and Neil was like
exactly
literally right in the
happened.
middle of everything of it.
Yeah, I was just
I'm
trying
done.
to stay out of early.
All I
I'm
seen was
done,
somebody,
guys. I'll holler
seen
at
somebody
you.
hit the outside wall and then come
That's
down.
Brandon.
31 minutes are required.
That's
Dude, Neil, you getting your tires?
Oh yeah.
not gonna do it.
Yeah, I'm
still
gonna do mine
gonna
too.
hold off.
Huh?
I'm still
Yeah,
gonna
it's
hold off.
picking up the wreck here a little
You
bit.
are?
Let's back things up. You said you
Yep.
thought you saw it was Case and Plot and Truxell coming together.
Yeah, I think they got together in front of all this, so maybe somebody checked up.
Well, here's the replay. Case and Plot, the number 19 in the
Car,
middle.
05.
Truxell
Lucky dog on the
top,
outside.
Let it
slides
by
up
on the
in front of
outside.
the 5. Channing gets really loose. I don't know if Mark might have just checked
Looking
up
even
there.
better now.
Oh, definite some contact.
I think if we get to
A lot
lap
of
90.
network contact, it looks like. Cason saves it.
Anywhere
but he
between
gets
lap 85 and
everybody
95.
panicked. Paris goes to the bottom. There might have been contact real quick, just everybody checking up. Paris comes down, gets Will Hewitt. We're going to have to watch this for Brian Roses on board because he had to snake his way through a disaster.
By the time we go to Green, it's gonna be 75, probably close
Yeah,
to it,
to me it
74.
looks like
Yep,
maybe
put you at
everybody
45
checked
lap- or
up when Plot
35 laps.
kinda
Going
had
green,
that
and if they
contact
can
with trucks.
refrain from
Watch it
wrecking, I'll
real
be
time
first
on
in
board with
about
Brian Rose.
10 laps. And then just hope it goes green from there.
He didn't lead.
Nope. Definitely not.
They like
Brian,
to
you
get
getting
stacked
that?
up.
Channing Blue, your race leader. Zach
Nah,
Blue
man,
now
I
up
pulled
to
way down to the
P2,
inside
Truxell
wall to
leads
dodge
up
it.
P3.
Okay.
Still
I
not
can't tell if I
getting-
seen you go by or not.
Let's see if he comes down this
There was
time.
a truck getting T-boned,
No,
and that's what
stays
clued
out.
me into it. I didn't see. It looked like there was more to it, but that's all I saw was a T-bone.
Playing his cards.
Yeah, I
keeping
must
them
have
close
behind
to
us
the
all.
vest.
Pit road is closed.
But you was right there with me. I thought.
Well, I mean, if
Where you
know,
at,
if
seven?
we
No,
go
it happened around
15,
about
20 more
9 or
laps
10, 8, 9, 10, somewhere around
and
there.
have a caution, and he goes
That's
in
where I was
and
at before everybody started
slaps 4
wrecking.
fresh tires on there.
I was just a
think,
9 until
you know,
Neil and
he's
Plot
the one
fell
to
off.
beat here.
Well, looking at it,
It looked
Channing
like
Blue's last
Jeremy
stop
Lewis
was
is- or
lap 64,
Jeremy
but it was
Perez'
7
truck.
seconds. I don't think he took
And
tires.
he's had a long pit
Brian
time,
Rose
so
didn't take tires, neither did Keaton Burnett, Chris
There's a
Might have
top
been him.
3 or 4 truck.
Mike Fahey,
yeah, it happened.
Thomas McMullen,
Something weird
Justin
happened, and
Johnson,
after
Aaron
that is when I
Reed,
saw it.
they
So
all
it
did
seemed like
not
what
take
I saw was a
tires
second
in that last
incident.
round of stops.
It was happening
So,
on
kinda
the
seems
inside
like
of
a
me,
line for
and
them.
we were checking up
They've
because it
saved
actually
the set as well.
something happened on the
Tomorrow
outside,
now it's just a
and
matter
then
of
carried over
fuel.
on the
If this thing
inside.
does go to the
I was
end,
trying to check up
he's
and not
gonna
get
have
drilled
to
by
make a
somebody,
green
and
flag stop.
everybody's just flying around me.
Coffin nail for the 5.
Lap was
Me
that?
and
I have
Casey
to go
was in the
back
same
and look.
spot. We were kind of checking up, seeing what we could see what was going
Like
on
60,
enough that we could see
69 or 70.
just to get out of the way.
Stay out of each other. He took the 4 fresh tires.
Everybody else was
instead,
arc breaking it.
he's
I think
in
Chris saw it
second
too.
position, so, I mean, if,
I seen it a little
if
bit of it. I
stays
seen the guy
green
go
flag, the 315
from
Mills
left.
will be
Well, I
where
seen
it be.
Mark looked like he got in the wall or close, and the guy behind him did.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
all I seen. I
100%.
just stayed high.
Well, that's what happens when guys stay out on old tires. You got
Who else might
guys
have
with new
4
shit
here?
that's
Brian
behind them,
Cans
but
on 4.
All right, man, we're going green.
man, in this
next
case
time
we
by.
didn't have
All
new
right, man, line
tires.
up
I
on
mean,
the
it was
inside
just they
row.
were slower than we were.
Carson
Oh, yeah.
Conway, Neil Quick. Now Neil Quick, he pit under this caution and took.
I gotta
his
try to be
4.
halfway smart and not burn my shit up to get there.
He's not
Chris,
gambling as
I'm
much
going
as
around
some of these
everybody
other
on the
guys.
bottom.
You know, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
chance
that's probably your
this. I
best
just wanna
best
get
bet. That's what
stuck.
Millet did. I think he got
Not
up to
taking
second.
that set. When you only
Yeah.
got 2 sets over the wall, you don't
I'm gonna
wanna
try to
be in
move
a
high if I
position
can.
where, man, wonder where I
10-4.
would have finished this race if I managed to get
Just
down
got all that
pit and
rear
multiple
weight right
on
now.
versus
Scores
trying
out of
to
the
stay
air.
out. You don't
Where
want
are
to
you
leave a
guys
set
at?
over the wall. especially
7.
when You've got low tire counts to begin with. Some series you run 4 or 5 sets, and it's
Just let me know when
similarly
you're here,
length
Brian. I
race.
usually don't look in the mirror, but
Takes a lot of that tire.
You usually don't look in your mirror.
I try not to.
Truth.
I try
think
not
it's a
to.
good thing to do it like this.
At least
I
on
mean,
race
because
day.
Now we know what
if
the
you had
problem
extra
is.
set and there was a late caution, you know, people at the back would get tires and
Get ready.
stayed out, they would just blow by you.
Which
I think
is-
it makes it more even.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun to watch that
God
from the
dang
broadcast,
it.
but it also forces guys to
Pace
make
cars
decisions throughout the race. Do I take them now? Do I wait? You know, how's it looking? What's this race going to look
Green, green,
like
green.
for the next 30 laps? Going to get another yellow? Is it going to stay green? I don't know. We're going to find out. His truck is down.
Outside.
Flagman with the green in hand and wave for back
Still there?
underway
Hold
from
your line.
Kansas Speedway. Channing Blue in the throttle. A good restart.
Stay low,
for
there's a
nine.
car on the high side.
In the second spot, he's got Mark Truxell taking a peek to the bottom.
Stay low.
Yeah, Mark, next
You're on
to
the bottom 3 wide.
Start there being for tires.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Got one outside. 2 wide there. Still there?
Bottom.
Hold your line.
Coming on the bottom.
You're on the bottom 3 wide. Hold your line. Hold your line. You're in the top 10. Hold your line. Got one outside. 2 wide there. Still there. You're on the bottom 3 wide.
Side by side with Channing Blue down in
Hold
the
your line.
Remember Blue on a little bit older tires. Bill's going to take
Hold your line.
Take this over and clear the 900. Blue does. Blue's going to have
Outside. 2 wide there. All clear, all clear.
75 of 110, 86 to go. Sorry, not 86, 36 to go. We're going to make it 86.
Good job, man. You're back in it. Got one outside. All clear, all clear.
At the stripe.
Outside.
Bigger battles going on back here. Brian McCann.
Stay low.
Back bumper.
You're on the bottom 3 wide. Hold your line. Got one outside. You're 2 wide there.
Yeah, I think Brian Rose and
Stay low.
both on over tires. Ray said Brian McCann
Still there.
taking the 3 wide.
Stay low.
He'll probably just out drive and never back here with fresher tires.
Stay low.
He's also one that's going to hope this thing stays green unless he manages to save his second wheel.
All right, you're back in 3rd. You're clear high, clear high.
Stage break or not. We didn't have to go to the rear on that EOL. He's way up to the pack. Assume he took tires and he is out of fresh Goodyear Racing Eagles.
Got one outside. Good job, the next car is the leader.
Good help.
Still there.
The truck's still on the track.
You're clear high, clear high. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep digging. Inside. Good job, man. You're up to 2nd. Still there.
No, we're not.
Still there. All right, man. Caution is out. Caution is out.
3rd.
Line up single file. Pit road is closed.
Jesus.
The track against Mark Truxell.
I'm done.
Spins it sideways. We got another caution. Big time impact.
That changes it. All them people are going to get tires and do just what I just did.
It's
Oh,
one car.
That was horrible for me.
Look and see what triggered it. We're kind of watching it live. This group was. We'll go back a little
That's
further.
not what we
I wanna
wanted to
show
see,
that
Neil.
4 wide that
He's
was
struck
on.
off
No,
too.
man, we were rolling, bud.
And this is
Be
behind you.
Get you guys a couple of Millet. He had fresh tires with you, Brian.
Quick slides up a little bit.
Pit road
Gets
is now
a really
open.
Good run. Thought about taking it 4 wide. Jumps it down to the apron. They really are 4 wide here for a brief moment.
Sitting at
Quick
2
tries
o'clock to go
close the
straight.
door. I don't know if he just didn't see Kaysen or not, but either way, the 19 aware of it. So that's that situation. But then we watch the 5
I think
trucks.
Plot's
He's
following
racing
me through. He was
Chris
behind me.
Goins. The issue happens, I believe, down into turn 1. Looks like Goins may have lost the nose and slid up the racetrack. We'll have to see here.
Blues pitting.
They're already nice and tight.
Yep, here
there,
comes your
close
fresh
together.
tires.
Still 3 wide, quick on the bottom.
Shit.
Back it up. I don't know if there was contact with Goins and Quick or just very close.
Car 88.
They ain't
That's
enough.
Lucky dog. Let him by on the outside.
Between us and them to block them,
I think Chris
they're
was
gonna
trying to avoid it, but then he comes
Well,
on the track and gets
they're gonna
up
get
against
us here.
Truxell, sends the 5 into the fence.
Well, Neil, it was a good strategy. We might get 10th
Yes,
now.
But now you see Mark
Yeah,
Stephen hit the
God, it
safety
was.
barrier here. You still got guys coming. The caution comes out.
Let the 88
Leffert
car
gets a
by.
big
He
jump.
had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Just drills the
Yeah.
5
It was fun doing it,
cars to
though.
Run him over after the fact. And another one. I think it's the 00. I can't tell the number from this
It was
angle.
wild coming up through there.
Truxell becomes a pinball.
Man,
Yeah,
you can
let's take
race
that
all
caution.
parts of this track. Yeah, that sucks.
So we're going to jump out, get one more break out of the way.
I had
Restart
already
after this. Stay with us.
thought about
I met Marcos Garza
next week is
when
Sonoma.
Millet,
we were
you got
doing
same
radio
time on
He's
tires.
winning
I-
this race.
I'm a little bit
Research
newer.
Hospital. We
Have to get
needed
EOL
sponsors
next week.
to
That's
help
gonna
us raise money, and
horrible.
he's always the first one
By
to jump
5
in.
laps,
I would
maybe.
describe Marcos
Like at a
and
track
his
like this,
team
like you can go
as
from the back to the front,
upstanding,
but
someone you can trust.
Sonoma, I don't know.
He is just a genuine guy.
Marcos has been very generous.
Chris.
He has a genuine concern. for
40-some
people.
cars on
He
a
needs somebody that cares about
30-some cars on a
Marcos
road
is, and that's
course.
pretty much
Get
what
caught
this
in the
firm
shit.
is.
Oh, dude, that's 3 weeks in a row. Every wreck this season has been from everybody else's dumb shit.
This guy's got vacation hours, and he's got jail bars on the back of his truck. Oh, there's Zach the Hack. Has he used all his tires? He's had to.
Yeah, he's on the same strategy as us. You don't have any,
Us.
right?
I don't have any left.
Right.
It's us three on the same. We're gonna get about 5 laps to run, and then all of a sudden it's gonna be over.
Yep. But at least we're here for the wreck, up front.
Well, that's what we can hope for, is a wreck does happen and clean somebody out. That's good.
Why did I think that was the start?
All right, man, we're going green next time by. All right, man, line up on the inside row.
For some reason I was.
Those
doing the talking,
SCR
I guess.
guys all did what we did last week and timed the start. They just took off earlier.
Oh,
Back at Kansas
Alfie's in
Speedway, the
second.
Noble Racing Series,
I
Kansas City
bet I looked down and saw he
165.
was in second. I was like, oh god, they done dropped the second.
Going to bring it down to a green flag here. Restart coming under our 4th caution.
Yes, yeah, you can see
today.
that. Some more guys in second gear.
Is that our last?
I don't think so. Yeah, business is picked
Gotta
up.
be close on
Guys
fuel,
are
don't we?
becoming more aggressive.
Maybe not too bad. All these cautions.
Channing Ballou back in the 12th position. Looks like he did opt to pit this time. Did take his 4 tires, so he's out of tires. Fun to watch him work his way up through the field here. Again, mixed
Get
match
ready.
drivers here. Millen out front, lap 64. Same for Charon and Brian McCann. Lap 70 for Neil Quick. And then you got a bunch
pace
of lap
cars in.
79s that have pitted 4 tires this time. All kinds of strategies at play. It's going to be fun
Green
to watch
flag,
here.
green
Space
flag.
Rock pulls off on a turn number 4. We're going to be back under the green flag.
Get back in third, outside. Stay low.
Millen gets the jump. We're back underway.
You're clear high, clear high.
51 went to go. I don't know if you noticed that. Then he had to brake a little bit and kill his restart.
Alfie Charon trying to time it. Couldn't quite make it work. Brian McCann up in the 2nd spot.
Got one outside.
Slides back to P4.
Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Stay low. Get back in second.
That contact trucks were.
Out for the lead across the line here. Looks like Brian
Still there.
McCann. No, Millen's still going to lead it, but hot and heavy here, contending for the top spot. Brian McCann, Zach Millen battling for the lead here. Lap 84.
Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Out into turn 3, McCann still not clear of the 315. Millen slips him in the corner.
You're in first
slides
place.
off the track and allowed the 3 to clear. He slips back down, tries to cross the advance, and he'll quick goes way to the bottom of the apron. Slides back up across. This looks like Dell Jr. in Talladega years ago.
I think Millen may have wanted to do a crossover there, but Neil Quick was right there.
Jason Plott back into the frame. He's behind the 2 of Quick on the tailgate of the Sim Magic R&R Racewear machine. Alfie Charon hanging top there in the 5th spot. Jason Plott takes a peek. I don't know if there's some contact there with Millen. Quick, it was close if not. Flying in formation and contact with Charon and Plott. Plott saves it, goes back to the bottom, doesn't lose any track position, but here comes Channing Ballou. turning loose out of turn number 2. Keeps it straight. Side-by-side position with Zach Millet. Yet Channing to fresh his tires in the field. Just ran the fastest lap of the day, a 31.05 for the 9 of Baloo in traffic. Millet trying to work the draft as well. A sniff off the back bumper of the 9. Slides back to the outside. Now he's got to run. Quick trying to build a run topside on Kason Lott. Lott closes the door. 24 laps to go from Kansas. Channing Baloo now battling teammate Kason Lott for the second position. Slides up the track. Almost contact. Here they go. Racing hard with each other again. Unbelievable action here in the front of the field. Whoever said this was boring, we're not watching anymore.
Definitely put on a show. This 9 and 19 still battling, trying to both be able to be in that second position from Canada.
Got one inside.
Ryan McCann had to start this second half
Still
of
there?
this race
Hold your
from
line.
tail end of the
Clear
field.
low, clear low.
He's gone once again from worst to first.
Uh-oh, somebody's making a move here. Blue.
I don't know if Ryan made a mistake, but Channing does have a little bit fresher tires. We talked about it early on. Baloo hit the last caution. That was lap 79. Brian McCann, lap 64.
Got one inside.
22 laps to go, but I think
Good
Channing's
job, the
gonna
next
check
car
out
is the
here.
leader. Stay high. Stay high. 3 wide, you're in the middle. All clear, all clear.
Second spot.
Outside. Stay low. Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
Blue one's on the fast right now.
Still there. Stay low.
Coming to 20 laps to go. Channing still out in front, half second back to Brian McCann. Ryan still defending well against Kason Lott.
Stay low.
6-lap tire difference between the 3 and the 19.
Still there. Hold your line.
Laps make a difference here. So I'm sure 6 is making a difference as well.
Shouldn't have gave up that high side.
Stay low. All clear, all clear.
Lott takes the spot away. And quicker to try and do the
Outside.
same. Follow the 19 down into turn number 1.
Stay low.
McCann goes down to the bottom of the track.
You're
here.
clear high, clear high.
We have seen that as the tires wear for these trucks here in Kansas, that hasn't necessarily been the best place to be. Passing and connecting up top later on in the run. Bottom on the fresh rubber. Pete Burnett in the 4th position. He's closed down. He's trying to fight Neil Quick here for P3.
Real quick, might be making a move here on the bottom. Goes Burnett again to the inside of Neil Quick. He may be able to pull it off here. 8 fathom will block for the 2nd position.
Burnett on charge. His last pit stop is lap 79. Same strategy as leader Channing Baloo. 17 laps to go here. Channing stretching it out a full second back in this battle. Jason Lott up top. Keith Burnett down below. Tucks back in behind the 19. Now Neil Quick tries to cross down to the bottom. He wants that 3rd position back. Stays topside. 9-lap tire difference between Keith Burnett and Neil Quick. He kind of pinch Keaton in there and lock him in. Doesn't make it pay here. He has to tuck back in behind the 26. Keaton's going to try and cool things down tire-wise and maybe go at the 19 later on one more time. He's got time to do it. 15 and a half laps to go.
Got one inside.
Straight away.
Stay high. Clear low, clear low.
Here chatting blue watching all of this.
What's the odds he's gonna wreck me?
Maybe not 100% right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Got one
He's gonna
inside.
try and get some distance. But
Still there.
these speed-letting guys, not
Clear
only
low,
are they
clear low.
fast, but they're
Actually
able
getting
to
tight
be
on the
fast
top
and
side
still
now.
safe.
Got one inside. Still there? Hold your line. All clear, all clear.
How about Drew Blaze all the way back up to 5th position right now?
Hey, is anybody really surprised? Drew Blaze on a tear. His stop also the same strategy as the leader, so he's got fresh tires to work with too, and 15 more laps to work with him. Keep an eye on the one here. He's going to end up. He's already top 5. He's going to be beating down the door real quick here any minute. Steve Burnett goes back to the inside, trying to take the second spot from Cason Plott. Cason
They
way
race.
up the racetrack. He's going to have a big time run on it too. Cason's just asking defending Kate. Kate did not get a good run out of the corner. Now Drew Blaze is going to take Neil Quick and Keaton. It looks like in 3 and 4. Blaze up to P3.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened with Keaton there. He lost a bar.
Well, if he had a lift and started to lose the nose, what happened? And Cason talked about it in the stage interview about how clean air was so important. Might have gotten a little bit of the 19s dirty air, but it caused him to slide the nose.
Got one outside. Inside. Still there? Hold your line.
Jesse Redding on the top side. Oh boy, these guys are
Stay
just trying
high.
to avoid.
All clear, all clear. Got one
Truck
inside.
battle for the second spot. Drew Blaze to the inside.
Still there?
Cason
Hold your
Plott.
line.
He's going to get it done. Still not quite clear. Now
Still there?
Cason
Hold your
and
line.
Keaton up top side.
Still
on the
there.
run, but slide job coming from the one up the top of the track. We talked about that dirt pack run. There's the slide
Still
job.
there?
from Drew
Hold your
Blaze.
line.
Keith Burnett going to cross it up. He's going to follow the one to the bottom. Maybe that's going to help it. Cason Plott up on the high lane.
Still there.
Sliding the nose is
All
Keith
clear, all
Burnett.
clear. You're back in
Oh,
fifth.
side by side out of turn 4, almost contact to the 26 to the 19. Great battle here with 11 laps to go. Ford in the 3rd position. Drew Blaze has gone to P2. Cason Plott still P3. Keith Burnett putting on a hell of a performance here, but just cannot dispose of the 19.
That was a fantastic job of both of them not getting into each other. I think Keaton was trying his hardest to clear you there, just kept trying to kind of push
And to go with the line.
the track. Great job by this team.
Lose to 1.1 seconds out in front of Drew Blaze. That deficit has shrunk slightly over the last couple of laps, maybe a 10th and a half. Nothing to be too concerned with if you're a 9 fan. Kenny Blue coming to 9 laps to go.
You know Drew's going to give it everything he has to catch him. Blue's probably done a little bit better saving his tires up. Blaze has had to fight to get to where he's at.
Ryan Rose running in the 7th position. Remember, he was back in P30 earlier on in this race. He's having to contend with Zach Millett. Millett running 8th. And their teammates as well. As this race gets further and further towards the end, the race harder and harder for those positions.
One truck in the wall. One truck in the wall.
I think Brown may have a little bit of
They love Jerome Keaton.
Lap 79 for Ryan Rose.
Got one outside.
Tires. Lap 64 for Zach Millett.
Still there.
Of those that
All
pit
clear,
on
all
lap
clear.
64, it's Brian McCann and Zach Millett, the only 2 left in the top 10.
Inside.
Everyone else, P12 or further
Stay
down.
high. There's the car on the low side. Clear low, clear low.
See, McCann sitting there battling Neil Quick right now.
You're back in 4th.
You guys very familiar with each
Got
other.
one
The
inside.
Series might have been some contact.
All
with Casey
clear, all
Plott.
clear.
Don't know if they made it or not, but either way, big reaction out of the 2 off of turn number 4. It's allowed Millett and Brian Rose to close in. Now we've got a battle for position between 4 trucks.
These guys are putting the trucks everywhere and doing a great job of it right now.
Hey, keep watching up front though. Channing Blue though does continue to lead. It's now 7 to 8 tenths of a second. Deficit back to Drew Blaze. Last lap, 10th slower was Channing Blue to Drew Blaze. We'll see if he's got time to catch him. We don't know. It's going to be close.
If it's 10th lap, he needs to pick it up just a little bit. But Wiggles now the 315 coming down the back stretch right there.
Zach is fighting that truck for everything it's going to give him here again.
5 to go at the line.
He's doing a great job. I've been battling on Brian Rose on the tires. He cleared Brian. Now on the back end of the 19 o'clock.
Big block from Kason Plott there down into turn number 1. Bill tried to cross him over, but the block came too late in the corner for him to do much with it. Big wiggle for Brian Rose and Neil Quick.
I thought the 89er Rose was just too quick. He was the ball. I mean, that was close.
4 laps to go, half a second between Baloo and Blaze. Watching this battle between Kason Plott and Zach Millett. This will be for the 5th position. Millett might have Kason taken care of here. Slides up the racetrack. Plott's coming. Millett needed to be more aggressive there. Gave him the top lane with a head of steam coming. He might have got the bump either way, but man, you can't let that door be that wide open. Kason was behind. Millett had him clear and didn't slam the door shut. Kason takes the spot back. Move the 19 back to B5. About 3 laps to go. It's 3.5 tenths between Channing Blue and Drew Blaze.
2 laps
And
to go.
shrinking.
I think Blaze is going to get there. I just don't know if he can do it.
He might be able to catch Channing, but he's going to be awfully tough to pass. Less than 2 laps to go. They're into turn 1. Channing Blue dominated a lot this second half of this race. Continues to lead. The top 2 have stretched it out to 3 seconds back to the 26 of Keith Burnett. It's a quarter-second advantage for Blue down into turn number 3.
All right, man. White flag. 1 more lap to go.
Blue finally put the pedal back to the floor. Might have been saving his stuff. We talked about that. Don't need to run too hard until it's time to run hard. White flag in the air. 3 tenths back to Drew Blaze. Channing Blue with the lead.
Can't do it.
Blue starting with the 3rd position here this evening. Slowly but surely worked his way to the front of the field. And a
Clean
healthy
truck, though.
margin of 3 tenths back to the 1 of Drew Blaze. It shrinks to 2 tenths. Drew drove it in deep, but it's not going to be enough. Checkered flag in Kansas.
There's the
Channing
checker.
Blue,
It's a feat
your
within
winner of the
itself.
Kansas City 165. Drew Blaze,
Great job, driver.
huge run. Started 28th, finishes P2. Keaton Burnett, solid top 3 finish for the 26. Ryan McCann was 4th. Kason Plott 5th. Brian Rose P6. Justin Johnson 7th.
Neil, did you get freight trained on the outside?
Quick 9th. Thomas McBride,
Yeah, I got
10th.
stuck behind guys that were just throwing just blocks out of this world. And then the guys that had fresher tires, of course.
Great paints is all messed up.
I got just fucking lit up, but I got
Clearly
9.
see that Channing is in the correct truck, but it's still displaying that
I'm
number
okay.
26. That's all right. We all
Nice.
know who won.
I know that
Channing Blue
outside
and then
line
Reaper
was
Speed Labs number 9.
preferred.
Great performance here tonight.
Yeah, and I went up there and I got bottlenecked and got just freight trained by about 4 guys, and then I couldn't get it back because once I catch them and get a run on them, they block me. But it was okay. It was a fun race. I wish we would have had tires because nobody would have been close to us.
Oh, definitely.
I mean, it's the guys that were fast at the beginning that could conserve tires and be good were screwed in this race.
Channing parks it on the front stretch. Let's see if he throws the donuts down.
But
I think he's just
How was
gonna
your race,
park it
Doug?
there.
16th, and I mean, I got wrecked. The guy drove right in the side of me. That same guy wrecked Brandon in that purple truck.
Dang.
Tried to pass him,
that's
and he
not-
just
No
slammed
wild
you in the
celebration
side.
for Channing
but,
Blue. We're going to jump out here
I wasn't
Take a
bad. I,
break.
you know,
We'll
I
be back
just
with
kind of
our
bided
top
my
three
time,
finishers
letting everybody
after
kind of
this.
wreck
Stay with
out.
us.
But then, they, like you said, you guys kept throwing blocks. I couldn't do nothing once you get behind. Tried following
Yeah.
you through there, Brian. After you had to go to the back and you come through there, and I was, you know, within a couple of trucks of you there. Next thing I know, man, it's just like I said, the blocks, and then once you got way up there, I just could not catch back up.
Yeah, once I was up in the front and that guy with new tires came up there, the 26, and got between me and Plot and bottlenecked us. That's when Brian got me.
I met
And then
Marcos
I got held up
Garza
on the top
when
side. Just
we
got
were doing radiothons
backwards.
for St. Jude
Yeah, I wish I
Children's
would have waited
Research
on tires
Hospital.
now,
We
too.
needed sponsors.
So I
So
came in
Marcos
when you did,
raised
Neil,
money,
went ahead
and
and
he's
got him.
always the
Hell, if
first
we'd have
one to
waited
jump
another,
in.
what,
I
10
would
laps or
describe
so, whatever that
Marcos
cost
and
when he
his
came out
team
again,
as
or later.
upstanding,
If
someone
we'd
you
done
can
that, we would have
trust,
been.
and he is
I
just a
would have
genuine
been up there
guy.
for a win for
Marcos
him.
has been
I almost
for
got
sure.
wrecked there.
generous. He
Shit
has a
happens.
genuine
It just
concern
it,
for
Who
you.
was
You
the way it
need
is. So,
somebody that cares
but
about
it
you,
was fun.
and that's what Marcos is, and that's pretty much what this
On
firm
to
is.
Thursday.
The Garza Law Firm. Let
Where's
us help.
Thursday? Where are we at? No, I got Tuesday before that.
Yeah, I start Tuesday this week too. Tuesday and Wednesday, actually.
Oh man, what do I got Tuesday?
Daytona for me.
That was
Yay.
Tristan in the
I did
draft.
Mid Ohio last Tuesday. What's Tuesday this
Who's
week?
the
We're at Pocono on Thursday, I think.
Oh, I gotta do some practice. I haven't practiced shit lately.
Oh.
And he started
He went
15
up.
minutes later too, I think. Now, right?
Uh-huh.
On Thursday.
He is.
So he already had damage. He went in a turn. Anything happened with the 50? No, it's just the top side was quicker, and he decided to take it 3 wide, but hit the wall. See what happened between these two. Oh. That was lap 63. Green before that. Then the next wreck.
Welcome back to Kansas Speedway. The Kansas City 165 is complete. Channing Blue, your race winner. We're going to try and pull the driver of the 9 up into the broadcast booth and get a word with him.
All right, guys, I'm out.
Channing Blue and
Yes, sir.
Stephen Eric Dotson.
Later, good
from
race.
HDR TV broadcast
Yeah, see you
booth.
guys.
Copy.
Good race.
Yeah, I got you.
Channing, congratulations. A dominating second half of the race. Decent qualifying run. Just untouchable there. It seemed that Drew Blaze was starting to close down the gap. Last couple of laps made it somewhat close, but then you kicked the afterburners on and just kind of maintain that gap and take the checkered flag, man. Walk us through your race strategies coming in and your thoughts going into next week.
Yeah, the strategy was all night. It was to get clean air. Early in the first stage was just to push whoever was in
Brian,
front
I'll
of
see
me
you
and try to
Thursday,
get
buddy.
away
Good
from
run.
the pack. And we
Yeah, man.
figured
See
it
ya.
out real quick. I couldn't do that, so I burnt my tires up and kind of nipped the wall a couple of times. So that didn't help in the first stage.
Oh, I ain't
Still
even
got good
listened to the
stage points
broadcast.
though. Once we got the first stage caution, we pitted. Put 4 tires on it, and it was just kind of. I'm getting clean air, and I'm getting it early because it later on in the run it was impossible to pass. This track, yes, Drew was making up time on me at the end, but he was never going to be able to get it around me with the run that the outside gets. But all in all, couldn't ask for a better race.
That happened with
I
the
mean, I
5.
wish it would have maybe.
And then
Wish we
Casey.
could have had another tire set. I feel like we're really kind of putting ourselves in this bind with only having 2 tires. And that was the only reason why I won the race, because I took my tires later than
They
everybody
came back
and was
up on
able
the
to
track
go
back here.
and run wide open longer, which, I mean, these 1.5 miles is huge if you can get out front and get clean air and put 0.8 to a second on everybody. If they run you down, they're not
Go
going to
in car
pass
for
you.
this
But
initial hit.
yeah, I mean, overall it was a pretty good race, pretty clean. We stayed up front, so
They were
as long as we do
racing.
that, we'll
Is that
stay out of
3 or
trouble.
4 wide
See, but
there?
the top 3 all pit at lap 79 for their
He came
tires.
down and hit
The
him.
highest finishing driver that did not do that was Brian McCann. He pitted lap 64, so about a 15 lap difference between top 3
Ooh,
and
big hit.
P4. Brian, I don't know how he did it. That's a big gap between tire changes, if you ask me.
Yeah, I think a lot of it too helped him that to help keep him in that spot. It was how many green flag laps are on those tires? Maybe 6 or 7.
Right.
You know, you throw in them caution laps in there, and it kind of saves him face a little bit. So, man, I don't know if adding another tire set throws another wrinkle in it or what, or make the races long. I'm not sure. But we're in this box right now where you have to take tires last, and hopefully you have enough track position and start close enough to the front that it matters. I mean, next week, throw that all out the window. We're going to a road course. I'm not going to be anywhere near the front. I'll be.
So he was trying to go free wide there, backed out of it.
Courses, so just putting that out there. If
5,
anyone's
who is
expecting the 9
Mark?
truck to be up front,
The 26,
I'm sorry,
man.
it won't be next week.
So it's very interesting because a
Hold
lot of
up.
times you get these guys with crazy pace on some of these ovals that though they may not like road racing, they still tend to do okay at them. So
He
you're
dirt
coming
jobbed
out
it.
here saying right away you just do not like it.
No, I enjoy it, but I think the sim
Mark's
does a
up
terrible
top.
job of
The 26 just
replicating
parks
what
it.
the actual feel
Oh.
of a race car is and how it, you
It's
know,
a park
the
job.
tires, man, just the grip factor on a road course just feels way off. I mean,
Watch it from Zach.
I'm okay at Watkins Glen and Sonoma because the NASCAR schedule goes there.
So
But now that we
Zach's
keep
on the
adding all these
bottom.
other road courses, I haven't sat down and learned them. So, I don't take this the wrong way. I don't care to learn them. I think it's a terrible route for the sport. You know, I think we need to go back to, you know, last week, take the sim portion
Zach
out
must
of it.
have heard it or saw
You
it.
know, Bristol's a really good racetrack.
That's
Richmond's
impressive,
a really good racetrack. We need
situational awareness.
another sort of short track in there that's, you know,
Everybody else saved
good
it, but
enough.
man,
Or we need a mile racetrack. I'll tell you a great racetrack on the sim, and everybody's scared of it, is Rockingham. It burns tires up. It makes you have to be, you know, conservative, but there's also 2 grooves. You can run the bottom in 3 and 4. You can run the top. It's, you know, it's a really, and you can run the top 1 and 2 also, but I think it's a great racetrack that everybody on the
Stack
sim
them
is kind of
all up.
scared to touch because they know it eats tires.
I think
up.
that's his
It
teammate
is
there,
certainly a
maybe.
great
I don't
racetrack.
know.
I've
I
called
don't
a
know whose
couple
teammates.
races there. I think they were both ARCA
Let's
cars
go to
that
the
they
next
put
wreck.
on a great show,
That's
to be
lap
honest. And yeah, you're
69.
absolutely right. Shreds the tires. You really have to take care of them if you're going to be anywhere near the front later on in one of those races. So, Channing, again, congratulations on the win here tonight. Good luck next
It was
week. We're
getting
going to let
pushed.
you go. Is there anyone you want to shout out to?
Yeah, man. Like I said, I got to thank everybody over at ReaperSpeedLab.com. They've got incredible C Open, A Open, B Open setups. Also, their Road to Pro setup is flying. Last week, I won a bunch of races on it. Also ran really well in my Road to Pro and potentially could have won. Luckily didn't go that way. But got to also thank Higgy's House of Power. Go check him out. He builds motors for flat cart, dirt oval. Also, Kale Gale Performance.
That was a
They've
5
got,
truck.
he builds shocks and stuff for all your asphalt late models, dirt
All
late
that happened
models,
off of
you
Nils.
know, any sort of short track.
So Neil
car.
was three
And
wide
then
on the
everybody over
bottom
at
there,
Speed
getting pushed by
Clinic,
Kaysen.
we had a pretty good night. Not like
They didn't
not
do
like
nothing
we
wrong.
wanted,
Mark
but we had a
just
pretty
came
good
down
night.
for 3 wide.
All right, Channing. Well, again, thanks for talking to us. Certainly good luck next week out at Sonoma.
Yes, sir, Steve. Y'all have a good one.
It's Channing Blue, your race winner here at Kansas Speedway. Next, we're going to go to Drew Blaze, coming out of nowhere. Played his cards right, played the strategy right, found himself here with a runner-up finish. Drew Blaze, it's Steve and Eric in the HBR TV broadcast booth. You with us?
Yeah, unfortunately
Drew,
for Mark,
congratulations, man.
you
A
kind of have
strong
to
run. 26 positions gained throughout the race. Certainly the
know
hard
3 wide.
charger
You're going to have to
of the
be
night.
forced to
Finished
run that
P2.
very
We were
top.
closing down on Channing Blue there late. Got it to about 2.5 tenths. Anything you could have done to get any closer to Channing, or was it just a matter of kind of beat up those tires too much in some dirty air?
Yeah, I mean, I was doing everything I
Yeah,
could.
that sucks,
There's really not too much else that I could have done. I feel like I really did everything that I could, but you know, I was just trying to get close enough
78.
there to, you know, I'm a dirt guy at my core, and if I had a, you know, good enough space to throw a slide job, I was gonna throw it.
Well, we were actually talking about you
Then we went
throughout
green from
the
there.
course of the race. Just
So that
talking
was the
about how
last
there were
wreck.
so many different lines being utilized by drivers and how that could potentially yield a bit of a benefit to some guys with a dirt background, being used to hunting different lines and finding where the truck's going to be fastest at. Did that come into play for you at all tonight?
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, I was saving tires most of the race.
That sucks because I was
also found that,
faster than
you know,
Zach.
that low line,
So
especially in 3 and 4, I was really.
I would have
confident that I could,
went out in the lead
get a
and
good run on guys.
potentially won if it
you know,
stayed
once we
green.
it seemed like everybody was trending towards the top, and I was staying.
I had Neil
down at the
and
bottom, and they were
Kaysen
just
behind me who were
using their
fast. So
tires up too much.
it would have
up
been us
there,
racing
getting
there
too
at
much
the
heat in
end.
them. So I just stayed low pretty much the
Neil
whole
was.
race.
Yeah, he's right
I
behind me,
feel like,
and
and
Kaysen was pushing him.
you know, it kind of worked out for me, especially on that last run there. I felt like I was, you know, really passing guys on the bottom.
So once we cleared all the
Super
old
impressive
tires
run
there,
nonetheless.
it would have
Again,
been
26
me,
positions
Neil,
gained throughout the
Kaysen.
course of the race. Not quite enough for a win, but a P2. I'm certainly
I don't
sure
remember
that
what
we'll
Brian
take it here
had.
in this league. Next week we run out to Sonoma, first road course of the season. I know it's not necessarily your cup of tea, but you've put in the work here.
I don't know
whether it's in a
everybody
GT
else
car or
tires
other ways on
status, but these three
road
trucks
courses. What are
definitely.
your thoughts rolling into Sonoma next week?
Yeah, I've done a couple of, you know, I've run the truck on Sonoma a couple times, and it's
Got
a
to
pretty
lead
good
some
road
laps,
course.
though.
So I felt comfortable on it. So I'll do some practice and see what we got, and if I feel like I'm up to par and I can, you know, kind of keep myself at least on the track, I think I'll be here.
That's all you can ask for. Keep it between the lines and out of the grass, or out in Sonoma.
Yeah, that's where he pulled down on me.
Again,
I couldn't.
congratulations on P2,
I started
Drew.
losing my
We're gonna let you
tire.
go here. Is there anyone you want to shout out to?
Just got brake train.
I just got to thank all my guys at Lone Star Racing. Everybody did great today, with the exception of Mike Fahey. You know, I don't know what happened there, but you know, it's Mike Fahey. I mean, you know, what are you gonna do? But no, but I love all my guys over there. Got to thank Garza Law Firm, In the Draft Podcast, Justin Johnson, Mike Fahey, Ian Burnett, just all my guys. Love them to death. Couldn't do it without any of them. And thank you for putting on the broadcast as always.
All right, Drew. Well, thanks for the kind words, man. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
It's Drew Blaze, your race winner. Next, we're going to go to good old Keaton Burnett. Get a
Yeah,
chat
Drew
here with the driver.
Blaze
of the number
race winner. That
26
was second
machine.
place.
Keaton Burnett, Stephen Eric in the booth. You got us?
Yeah, I got you, man.
Keaton, congratulations, man. A top 3 finish here in the No Bull Racing Series. Well done, sir. You were on a tear tonight. Aggressive, fast, and a top 3 finish. Again, nicely done. Congratulations. Walk us through your race. Tell us how you got here.
I honestly don't know how. A lot of it, which I was qualified in 13th, and I kind of stayed up and around the top 10 the whole race. But a lot of it came down to the strategy at the end. We wound up staying out at that caution.
Oh, we got to go back
on
and look
lap
at, see what
60
happened
and
to
saving
Kevin.
the tires, and it did pay off for me and Drew pretty well in the end. So
Certainly
it
seems...
was a.
Go ahead, Keaton. Sorry.
I mean, it was a fun ride. Last 30 laps or so, half in the battle, everyone. And I was getting kind of worried towards the end that I might get caught up to, because I was not trying to save tires at all in that last run.
Well, it certainly seemed to pay off. The tire strategy, pitting on lap 79, when the top 3 drivers did, paid off really for all 3 of you. We talked about Brian McCann. His stop came at lap 64. He was able to get all the way to the end of this thing on that set of tires. Granted, there were some cautions that kind of mixed things up a bit. But either way, it seems that the strategy that paid off the most was indeed to save that set till as late as you could go. Obviously, you don't know when those cautions are going to fall, but y'all made the decision at the right time, and it paid off here. You're sitting with the top 3 finish. Nice job.
Appreciate it.
So I'll ask you the same thing I asked our top 2. Next week, we go to Sonoma Raceway, the first road course of the season. I know you've put some work into road racing, be it in a
Oh, the
GT
old
car
2
or
came up.
otherwise. What are your thoughts about going out there in the truck next week?
I'm trying to go
You got
in with a
tight.
bit of optimism. I'm
What lap were we on
not the
here?
best on road courses, but I'm going to go
Lap
out and give it a
9.
shot. And if
Yeah.
I wind up not doing
So,
so hot, you can at
lap
least get
10
some
is about
highlights
where
of me
the
drifting
right
around
front
the
was
track.
giving out, and that's what happened to the O2 truck
For the last
blowing.
time, I think it was last season in Scar.
O2 overdrove it
spent the majority of
because
that
this lap
practice
was
just
different from all the other previous laps, and he didn't correct
Yeah,
for it.
if
Split up
nothing
the
else,
track,
I'll at
hit
least
Kevin.
have a whole
That's
lap of
unfortunate.
drifting in during practice that I can brag
I'd be willing to
about.
bet. Yeah, we're all on the bottom
All
here.
right, Keaton,
Watch us
well,
all
thanks
go
for
to the
talking
top.
to us, man. We wish you the best of luck next week out at Sonoma. Who do you want to shout out
See
to
what
before
lap
you
we
go?
went to on the top.
Well, I got to shout out my team, Lone Star Racing. We all had a pretty good night, except for Fahey. Like Drew said, he
Yep,
just
right.
seems to attract
Lap 12. So
trouble
we went up lap
sometimes,
12, but his tires gave out
especially in
lap
this
10.
league.
Well, again,
And then
sorry, go ahead.
And I got to shout out 145 Stakeout. I'm sure they'll be happy to watch this
Let me go back
tomorrow night
cockpit.
since they're closed Sundays. And then I got
The 1, 2,
Fahey Race Wrap,
1,
Stars
2,
Law
3,
Firm, and then a shout out
4,
HBR2
5.
for broadcasting this every Sunday.
5 trucks recognized it on the same
All right, Keith.
turn.
Well, we do
and went
appreciate
high
it, man. Again, good luck next week out at Sonoma.
because we were
I think you're
low
gonna need
before
it.
that. So lap
Absolutely,
10,
I am.
Not saying anything you wouldn't have already said
lap
about yourself.
11.
Thanks for talking to us, man. Have a good night.
Yep, lap 11
See
went
you,
to the
man.
high side.
It's Keaton Burnett, your third place finisher here at Kansas Speedway. That's going to wrap it up for our driver interviews. Let's take a
Who
look
was that?
at our
02?
race results. Channing Blue, of course, your race winner. Drew Blaze, Keaton Burnett. We all talked to those guys. Brian McCann with a P4. Kason Plott was 5th. Brian Rose, P6. Justin Johnson was the 7th place finisher. 8th went to Zach Millett. 9th, Neil Quick.
You didn't get
Thomas
any damage.
McMullen bringing home the 0-2 in the top 10. Alan DeFries, a solid 11th finish. Mark Thomas started dead last, with the exception of Brian
Yeah.
McCann and his EOL. Finishes P12. Brian Torsha was 13th. Alfie Sharon
Man, he
finished
keeps
in
saying
the
my name.
14th spot. 15th
15th
position went to Chris Goins. Doug Wysocki was 16th. Eddie Rose was 17th. Eric Beadle, 18th. Noah Rainwater, P19. Jeremy Paris finished back in the 20th spot. Not a finish indicative of his night. He was up
Yeah,
near the front
Jeremy.
for the majority
Jeremy
of
had a
that
bad
time.
finish.
Chris
He was involved
Carson
in that wreck.
Conway was 21st. Tristan Sykes, 22nd. Jesse Redding, 23rd. Chris Elliott, 24th. 25th went to Chris
Sucks for
Mefford.
both
Mark
Meffords.
Truxell, 26th.
McCann.
Mike
That's
Fahey,
3
27th.
IROC drivers.
Steve Sherrick was 28th. Will Hewitt, 29th. Brandon Mefford, 30th. Matt Goodell, 31st. Kevin McCann, 32nd. And Chris Mathis, 33rd, 79 laps down. Not sure what happened there with Chris Mathis, but nonetheless, not a finish that he wanted. Absolutely sure about that. Want to take a look at the points standings. This was coming into the night, and for whatever reason, it won't display. We're having a ton of issues.
All right. Anything else? Kevin's wreck. I want to see what happened to Chris. Actually, let's go back and see Brandon. Then we'll look at. There. Had it early, didn't he? How many laps did he turn? Went 69 laps. It must have happened late. Go. More damage. Yeah, whatever happened, bad happened right here. Is that it? Yeah. Guy hit the wall, and Brandon hit him. Who is that? Definitely. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Just went up and hit the wall. But that didn't hit Brandon. Where'd he get the wall at? Oh, he hit it here. He hit it before that turn. Ooh. Yeah, that does not help. The truck speed. Double O was holding his line. Yeah. Brandon, unfortunately, I'm going to assume right front kept pushing. Just barely caught the outside rear. Whipped it into the wall. Caught the right rear and put the nose into the wall. All right. Chris 84. many laps did he turn? He turned 77, so he was involved in this one. Ooh, that's where Mark went up and got the wall. Yep. That his steering wheel plot differently after that. That was a pretty big hit. Both sides. That sucks. Back and watch Neil. Neil new number 27. Position 8 here. 9. So he went from 5th, 9th, 4. No, you had the outside line. So we tried running the bottom. I think we were too late in the race to. Bottom was tough. Lost his right front. All right, I'm out later.